What up, guys? It's your boy BZ. You guys gave me a bunch of thumbs up on the last video, and for me, like, a bunch of thumbs up is like 20. So you guys gave me 20. So today's video, I'm gonna tell you about how somebody that's like not even, I'm not an Apple fanboy whatsoever. You know, I have some Apple products, but I've never owned their computers. I don't own any of their like subscription based stuff. And you know, I made a logo for Doug Salt Donut, and you know, normally I'll charge like $500 for a logo, but you know, I was like, yo, give me that Apple Pencil. And he's like, all right, cool. So I got the Apple Pencil, and when I first saw this, I was like, oh, you know, that's lame, like it's not needed. Oh, it's $100, like blah blah blah, right? I think that's how a lot of people are with Apple products. But I started using this on the iPad for artwork, and then I started using it for other things. So I figured, why not make a video on it real quick? These people don't pay me for anything, but I think this is kind of beneficial, especially if you are an artist, like you do the art for your business as well as like the business and the art, whatever. You get the whole point. Listen, here's some ways that this Apple Pencil is super beneficial to any business owner that's in like similar position to me, under and above. And I think just in general, regardless if you're like a Apple fanboy or not. And honestly, the first and foremost, this is really good for art. I used to use like a Wacom Bamboo tablet for like all my drawings back in the day. You know, if you guys follow my brand, you know, I used to have a lot more hand-drawn artwork, and that's all my artwork. So yeah, I used to use that pen for that. But this one is like so much more natural feeling. It has way more levels of sensitivity, and honestly, drawing on an iPad is like a really cool experience, better than like the tablets that I have owned and used. So I've been using this for like little scrabbles, drawings, and designs that are coming out this year. I found myself using this a lot for signing documents. When you run a business, especially like the more and more technologically advanced, hold on one second, your boy has a anyways, if you run business, you probably know like all the state websites and federal websites and legal websites, they're all like old-fashioned and whatnot. Nowadays they're not. Nowadays it'll be like, oh, sign here, sign there, and it'll ask you to just use your finger. But when you have this, I feel like you can replicate your legal signature, like the one you use on your legal documents. That's what I mean by legal signature. You can replicate it, I think, a lot better with this than you can with your finger or whatever. And then if you ever get any legal trouble and you're like, oh, I gotta prove that's my signature, oh, I gotta prove that's not my signature, somebody forged my signature. If your signature is consistent across everything, you'll have no issues like proving that to anybody. And honestly, another reason, and this is probably like the thing that this has been used the most for, because even before it was mine, we still used it at Easter Market and at like all the big events that we do. And it's just honestly customer signatures when they purchase. If you sell a product to a customer that requires their signature, when you hand them this thing, they're like, whoa, that's a big deal. Like, you know, what is it, the Apple Pencil? It's professional. Whereas a lot of vendors and like your competition and little small stores and whatnot, they're just gonna have like a little stick or like use your finger. But when you hand them this, as if you're not afraid to lose it or afraid to drop it or whatever, this like is like buyer confidence. Like, yeah, these guys got their stuff together. I like this. And let me finish this out by saying, like, I'm not an Apple fanboy. I don't get paid for this. And if you ask Salt Donut, like, I've always scrutinized products, but I've always scrutinized theirs a lot more. But yeah, I love this thing. I don't know, might be linked in the description. If not, then I don't know. Who knows, guys? Thanks for watching. If you do like these types of videos where I give you things that I find interesting to my business, maybe I can impart that to you. Hit the like button, hit the comments, and I'll keep doing these little car videos just so I could get more content out to you guys. And if not, then there's always a podcast that we record that on like Thursday or something. Get it edited and posted. It's a lot of fun, and I actually do give a lot of business advice. Actually, there's a ton of business advice in the podcast, but it's like worked into the humor and the random stuff that we're doing in the podcast. I'm tired. I gotta go inside. It's early. All right, it's your boy. Peace. I'm out. Deuces. Scissor.